Action's going to be on Luke, and he looks down at Big Slick. He's got ace king, a powerful hand in the three-handed poker game. He knows it. He's going to raise. 360,000 to go.
David going out quickly, trying to forget about the last hand. And Mike Watson with a pair of queens here.
Unbelievable. He's got the two ladies. A huge hand. We know he's going to play it. Do you come over the top of your opponent right now, or you just call? I would raise. And he's doing that too. He's going to make it 1.1 million to go. Those are $100,000 chips he's put in the pot. And Vince, I don't think there's any way you can fold an ace king in a three-handed poker game. Let's see what Luke's going to do.
All in.
Well, he's gone all in. He's quickly called by Mike. So this is a hand that is a classic in the world of no limit hold'em poker. You're watching a potential coin flip here for what could be, in reality, $1.2 million.
We talk about a coin flip. Yes, it is, and it's a huge one.
The two queens are a slight favorite to win this pot. Luke Stoudemire is going to have to win it to stay alive. Here comes the flop. It's come queen, jack, deuce. So Mike Watson has flopped the top set, but it is not over yet. Luke can catch a 10 and make an ace high straight to win this pot.
Fourth streak coming up.
There it is! The 10 comes off of there!
Unbelievable!
Wow!
My goodness!
Luke has hit the gut shot straight to make Broadway. He's got the ace high straight. Unbelievable. But again, it is not over. If the board pairs, Mike Watson will win this pot. He'll make a full house.
I can't take it. That is sick.
Unbelievable. Broadway out in front
River
right
card.
now.
Can he fill up?
The six of diamonds comes on the river. Wow, Luke Stoudemire, very lucky there. Spikes the 10 on the turn to make the ace high straight. Unbelievable. What drama here tonight at Bellagio.
Online poker is back in America. No purchase necessary. Play online poker for cash prizes with players across the U.S. Sit next to your favorite ambassadors like Phil Ivey, Brad Owen, Rampage, Wolfgang, and the rest of the WPT crew. Play tournaments and ring games to win real prizes and experiences, including free entries into next-level poker events in Las Vegas. Sign up at clubwptgold.com with promo code YouTube.
With that last hand, the antes are going up to 20,000. Blinds are at 100 and 200,000. Let's go to David Benjamin's cards. Look at this. A pair of queens wired.
Wow. Two lovely ladies he's picked up here. And he's going to raise it and make it 500,000 to go.
With a quality hand. And now Mike Watson has picked up ace-king.
Unbelievable. We saw this scenario earlier. Ace-king against two queens, and Vince, neither player are going to be able to get away from one of these hands before the flop. I believe we're going to see a lot of fireworks here. And here's the first bit of it. 1.5 million.
All in. The call.
Yep, and David says all in, and a quick call by Mike Watson.
Well, both players have a monster hand, especially playing heads-up poker. Nobody's going to lay either one of these hands down before the flop, but it's a classic race situation.
What a hand we are seeing. Queens up against ace-king. Two quality hands. Mike Watson with a huge opportunity here.
Well, David Benjamin, if the two queens stand up, will capture a second WPT title. Here comes the flop. It's 10-9 deuce. So far, so good for David. He's out in front with the two queens.
And he's thinking to himself right now, no funny business, nothing crazy. I'll take home my second WPT title.
Now I'm excited.
As his fiancée, Erica Schoenberg, roots him on.
Well, here comes the turn card. It's the 5 of diamonds. So we are off to the river. David Benjamin one card away from capturing his second WPT title. All he has to do is dodge an ace or a king on the river. Everybody on their feet. The crowd screaming and hollering.
Now the Frenchman can taste it.
Well, here comes that river card.
Card of Destiny coming up right now. Here it is.
Oh, wow!
Oh, no.
Can you believe it, Vince? An ace pops pops up on the river. Mike Watson is going to win this pot of over $17 million and take a commanding lead in this heads-up battle. And Vince, let me tell you something. When you play poker and lose pots like that on the river, it makes you want to have a 9-to-5 job.
Back to the table, it's going to be on Gramps, who is a former chip leader. He's got ace-king.
200.
Well, he's going to raise it. Makes it $200,000 to go.
Ryan out. Kathy Liebert now going to fold. On to Gavin Smith, wants no part of it, so back around to Mark. This time he picks up a big hand.
He's got 2 queens.
Yep.
Now he's gone all in a couple pots in a row with a 6-high and a 9-high.
I'm all in.
Now he's picked up a real hand, and he's going all in again, this time with the 2 queens.
I call.
But Glenn is going to look him up. He's called him. Glenn has got ace-king. Mark has got the 2 queens. So we've got the classic race in No Limit Hold'em. Ace-king versus 2 queens.
Queen.
What a predicament. It is a coin flip situation right now.
Am I allowed offering the dealer a bribe? Can I offer him a bribe? No? You like it?
Mark has played so brilliantly the last few hands. He finally gets a big hand. Can it pay off? He's just got to beat Gramps with his big slick. Here comes the flop.
Oh, an ace right in the door.
Awful.
It's come ace, 5 deuce, all spades. Neither player has a spade in their hand. And as we saw, Gavin Smith folded a queen. So Mark has 1 out in the deck. Must catch the queen of spade to win this pot.
A 5 on the turn pairs the board. Mark saying to himself, why couldn't I just have those junk cards again? He's 1 card away from elimination. Here comes the river.
Well, needs a 1-outer to catch a queen. Doesn't get it.
Oh, that is sickening.
And that's going to do it for the Canadian. Mark Karam out tonight in 5th place. But Vince, we did see some creativity out of that guy. He is a poker player.
Great player, picking up 171,000. He is stunned. He's out of here.
Nice hand, Glenn.
Thank you. Let's go to the felt. Let's watch this thing.
Well, action's on Sohail. He's on the button. He looks down at Jack-8 offsuit, and he makes the call.
Now Cornell with ace-6.
Well, he just checks here, Vince. I'm a little surprised by that. Your opponent limps in on the button. Usually you raise when you got ace-high in the blind, but that didn't happen. And the flop comes 8-4-4. A good flop for Sohail as he flopped 2 pair. He now has the lead.
Cornell quickly checked, and Sohail with his pair going to bet 300,000.
Cornell very well aware that this guy can be betting with any 2 cards. He's going to make the call with the ace-high. Need a lot of help to win this pot. A 10 comes off on the turn. Now again, Cornell checks. And again, Sohail reaching for chips.
Sohail gonna bet it again with the 8s. Looks like a $500,000.
Well, now you're sitting in Cornell's seat and you're saying, wish I'd have raised this before the flop to find out where I'm at a little bit better. He's going to lay down the ace-high here. And it turned out to be a good lay down. So the rich get richer here. Sohail extends his chip lead by winning the first pot.
Do you have anything?
Yes, sir.
Cards being dealt again. Action goes back on Cornell. Let's take a peek at what he has here.
Oh, he's got a monster hand. 2 queens on the button.
Last has a match
Spot
was
earlier
for
with 2 queens at this final time. I notice he just limps in,
800,000. How much is this
casually
one for?
talking like he doesn't have much. But look at this. Sohail has picked up ace-king. He's got big slick. Both players have a giant hand. And if all the money doesn't get in here, I'll be shocked.
Well, Sohail has raised it to 420.
I'm all in.
I'll call.
It's all in and called. It's the kind of hands that it doesn't matter which hand you have, an ace-king or 2 queens. When you're playing heads-up poker, it's all going in before the flop if you can get it there. And I don't care what hand you've got. That's just the way the game is played. You just have to get lucky and win the race. Let's see who's going to do it.
Sohail goes to the family.
If Sohail wins this race, he'll be our champion. If not, Cornell will double up.
Cornell needs the queens to hold up, and that's a good flop for him. 10-6-5 on the flop.
Indeed it is. He's trying to dodge aces and kings at the moment. So far, the two queens out in front. Well, three of hearts comes off on the turn. So we are down to the river.
Ace, king.
So hell, Sham Seddon can take this title if an ace or a king comes up on the river. Let's see if it does so. Nope. Eight of diamonds comes off. Cornell gives it the double fist pump as he knows he has doubled up to stay alive.
So hell gets back into gear.
Online poker is back in America. No purchase necessary. Play online poker for cash prizes with players across the U.S. Sit next to your favorite ambassadors like Phil Ivey, Brad Owen, Rampage, Wolfgang, and the rest of the WPT crew. Play tournaments and ring games to win real prizes and experiences, including free entries into next-level poker events in Las Vegas. Sign up at clubwptgold.com with promo code YouTube.
Okay, and right now the antes are going up to 30,000. The blinds 120 and 240. Here we go. Action going to Ophir Moore. And he's going to muck this hand. Tyler Patterson with an ace-king right behind him.
Tyler going nowhere here, that's for sure.
Starting to heat up, makes it 575 to go. Matthew out. Steve Brecker. Now the short stack at the table, but he picks up the ladies.
Yep. Well, you're going to see fireworks here.
All in.
He goes all in.
I can't blame Steve for that, obviously. Most people would do it, especially on the short stack with 5 left here. Got the dream hand, 2 queens.
Then folds. Tyler quickly calls with the ace-king.
You know, this a classic race that comes up a lot in No Limit Hold'em. Ace-king versus 2 queens. Oh, man. If Steve Brecker wants to catch for a second WPT title tonight, he must win this race to stay alive.
Played for 5 days, now we got to do this.
Steve Brecker, WPT champion, with the queens, with 5 cards to come.
There you see Tyler's wife, Miley, calling for an ace or a king here. Well, the work is done. Who's going to get lucky?
All right, we are flopping at Borgata.
9-4-3. So far, so good for Brecker.
Oh, he sits there so casual. What a nice flop for Steve. His chance of doubling
Deuce or a
up,
five, I'm
becoming
with
a
Panda.
2-time WPT champion. In good shape right now as we go to the turn.
Everybody on their feet at Borgata. Here comes the turn card. Well, the board comes off the 8 of diamonds. So we are going to the river. Steve Brecker just must dodge an ace or a king. Let's see if he can do it.
Steve Brecker cannot look at the table. He just been playing poker too long to do that.
Everyone on their feet. 5. Steve Brecker is going to double up and stay alive.
Yep. Cool, calm, and collected. Steve Brecker, like he knew he was going to win it. Gonna double up. Josh, 35 years old, lives in Atlanta, Georgia still. What a player, and this time, what a hand. Ace-king.
And he's going to raise it to make it 500,000 to go here.
But Daniel picks up a super hand, pair of queens.
Folks, if all the money doesn't go in before the flop here, I'll be completely shocked.
This is a cold deck.
1.6.
Well, it doesn't matter which one of these hands you have. You're going to keep raising until all the money's in before the flop, playing heads-up poker.
Daniel makes it 1.6.
I'm all in. I call.
Well, he's gone all in and he's been called.
Look at that.
And here we go, the classic race situation, ace-king versus 2 queens. And the difference in first and second place money is 500,000 in real money.
Come up to this, 500 dimes.
I was looking forward to playing.
So folks, essentially, they're flipping a coin for perhaps $500,000. Well, no matter what happens here, neither player is going to fault themselves for the way they played this hand. I don't care who you are, you're getting all the money in before the flop if you can do so with either one of these 2 hands.
Well, this could be it. If Josh gets lucky with his cards here, he will become our next champion.
Well, flop comes Jack 9-5 with 2 diamonds. So far, so good for Daniel. His 2 queens still out front. Josh looking for an ace or a king to take the lead. Not only the lead, to win this tournament. Well, a jack comes off, so we're down to the river. Josh shakes his head. He knows he's 1 card away from capturing a WPT title. If he can catch an ace or a king on the river, he's our champ. But no, it's a 3 of hearts. So Daniel Alai's 2 queens stand up. He doubles up, and he is now the chip leader in this heads-up battle.
Good hand, babe.
Oh, incredible. The fortunes have turned around just like that here at Bellagio.